Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today is my favorite day of the week. For you folks, it's Friday. For me, it's Zodiac deck. Okay. We could go for clubs here since we have a lot of clubs. One more club or a 10? Let's go for one more club. Almost a straight flush. This is okay. We'll play the flush and finish with a pair. How about a pair of kings? Okay, low-key start so far. We get 3 planets. Beautiful. Let's go. Probably don't want the plutonium. Probably don't want Earth or Mars. Plutonium here as sort of a hand that maybe is easy to play but doesn't score enough points. Mars and Earth for these hands which are maybe too difficult for us to play reliably for the first couple of rounds. Buffoon pack, we get the dollar signs. Boss says diamonds are debuffed. So yeah. Alright, go next. Okay. So clubs. Let's go clubs because I have the 7 and the 6 here. Could get a straight accidentally. Almost. Maybe one more time for clubs. Okay, we got the clubs. We can follow up with spades. You actually don't need a second flush. You could play 2 pair 3 times. Maybe. Kings and 5s as 2 pair. Throwing away a 6. Or do we want to try to dig for the spades? If we go for the spades, there's 7 spades left. Could go for diamonds. Let's try spades. That's not great. We need 2 spades here. Nice. In retrospect, I think the safer move would have been to go for the 2 pair. A couple of 2 pair rather than going for the second flush. We could do some burgling. We got the rebate money. Alright, so you take the burglar, take the rebate. Obviously, we can't do any rebate while we have the burglar. We take the Emperor too. Lovers and World. Perfect. Go next. Alright, I need to find, let's play a pair of 5s. Let's dig for a jack. Okay, I can play Queen High, still digging for a jack. Okay, I can play King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Does that use up too many diamonds? Maybe we should play the 8 instead. Okay. We can play ace high and keep the 6 of spades. Okay. We can play a pair of kings here. I could use the world card. I think, what do we want our final hand to be? We want our final hand to be a straight if possible, if we can get a 10. Maybe that's not possible at this point. Maybe we want our final hand to be kings. Maybe we should play this flush. Maybe if we're going to play this flush, what we do is we use lovers on the ace. Lovers on the ace gives us a debuffed card. Nice. I have the king. I can play 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind gets us enough points. I guess that's it then. So Burglar for the extra hands, we should sell it instead of paying the rental fee. Rebate on 2s. Yeah. Anyway, ship it with the 3 of a kind. And that's it. That's how you do the Matador money. What's next? Boss says playing in one hand. Alright, can I get that burglar back? Do you mind? Alright, Matador is out, but I don't actually have to sell it yet. What can we do here? Could take the riffraff as an eternal. Probably not. I want this Arcana pack. Do I want to use this world? World plus Empress maybe. Maybe we can set up some kind of flush houses in the future. Maybe I want the Celestial pack right away. Definitely in the next round here, I guess. I will take the Empress instead of the Justice card. The Empress is going to be better in the short term. Of course, glass cards are going to be good in the long term. We can go one more. Negative Mad Joker is a rental. I can pick up a dagger for my Matador. Okay, so that's going to be +6 Molt. Let's go Celestial pack looking for Mercury. Take Mercury or Jupiter here. I think I want Mercury because it's easier. We are trying to use the mail-in rebate, so if we pick the hand that's easier to play, then we can more easily discard to the mail-in rebate. We can open our Arcana pack looking for a Fool. So Fool can give me another Mercury card. It does come at a cost. I will have to sell one of my tarot cards. I'm willing to sell the World in order to take this Mercury card. I don't need the Fool to copy the Empress. Alright, with 35 bucks, I could go one more. That takes me down to 29, and then I still have enough money for my rebate. I'm going to save my money. I'm not going to reroll yet because we do have the dagger, and I want to make sure I have enough material to feed the dagger in the future, so let's just go next. Alright, now that I have the dagger, I don't need the Empress as much. We got rebate on kings here. So discard the king, play the pair of 10s. Pair of 10s shouldn't win. Okay. I can play high card Jack, looking for another king. I just want one more king. There we go. Discard the king. If I want, I could use the Empress on the 10s here. The last card that we used was a Mercury card, so I'm going to keep holding on to this, and then that way if we see an Arcana pack, Empress won't show up, and then also if we get a Fool, we can copy the Mercury card that we just used. I'm okay with shipping the pair of 10s here. Okay, we could get the pants instead of the dagger. Pants as an eternal. I think the dagger is actually better. I think the dagger is actually easier to pull off than trying to pull off the pants. We can... I don't need any of these enhanced cards. We can skip. Before you open the Arcana pack, I want to reroll for one more Joker for my dagger. We could take the castle as a source of chips to go with my dagger. I don't think I want to do the castle as a rental. If the castle wasn't a rental, I would consider it. I would probably do it. Here we can take the Swashbuckler and try the Arcana pack. Arcana pack gives us Judgment for something else to feed to the dagger. That's cool. We get Smear Joker. Alright, so let's go. Smear Joker gets the knife. Let's go next. Okay, rebate on 5s. We can discard the 5s. We can play a pair of 8s. Expecting this not to win, though maybe we have a lot of molt now, 16 molt. Okay. maybe we already discarded 2 5s, so one option here is we could play a high card ace and try to dig for another 5. I think the odds of us hitting a 5 are pretty low, but maybe it's actually pretty inexpensive here. It doesn't cost us a lot of money to play the high card. All right, well, we tried. Ship it. There with the pair of face cards, we have 1,000 points. We can beat the boss in one hand. Okay, I want Judgment. We get Steven we can stab. We could take a Steel Ace. Steel and then also Foil Ace. Foil Ace pretty good. I don't know. I think maybe I don't need that. If it doesn't give me money, I'm just going to skip it. Celestial Pack gives us Mars, Saturn, Earth. Between the 3 of these, straights are the easiest for us to play. But maybe if we are playing on the Zodiac deck, maybe we get the tarot cards from the shop and maybe we end up on 4 of a kind, more likely than ending up on straights. Maybe. I'm not going to take the Planet Tycoon here. I want to make sure I have enough jokers to feed the dagger. We could reroll down to 32, probably. That's safe. We could reroll once, or we can wait. We do have a rental here that we have to pay for in the next shop. We get another different voucher and maybe booster packs. I think I'm going to wait to reroll. Go next. All right, so here, rebate on 9s. We also have the Empress if we need it. We have kings and 10s. We can play a pair of kings. Next round we need 3,000 points, so we just do 2 of those. Kinda. I'm glad we waited to reroll. Now we have Overstock. We could take Golden Joker as an eternal rental. I think it's going to be no on Golden Joker. Let's go Buffoon Pack first. Do we want Seeing Double? Do we want the Chad? Probably if we have the dagger and we're doing pairs, probably we want Seeing Double rather than the Chad. Though maybe if I have rebate money, I can use the Chad to re-trigger lucky cards in the short term and maybe re-roll for better stuff later. We do have the Mega Overstock right now, and so maybe it's better to take the money generator Chad rather than taking the X-Molt Seeing Double. Let's do that. And if I want, I could take a Seltzer here for the dagger. I kind of like that idea because it's a little bit more efficient for the dagger. Swashbuckler only gives us +4 mult, whereas the Seltzer gives us +6 mult. We can take Overstock, we could take Arcana Pack. These two together take me down to 23 bucks. We can bounce back up with the rebate money, that's fine. Taking Overstock now means the next shop will have more slots. We get a Magician, and we don't need these 2 rentals. Okay, here we could have used Judgment for the Seltzer. Sorry, use Judgment instead of paying for the Seltzer. I think what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of the Swashbuckler. We can use the Seltzer on these lucky cards. So maybe we can do... if I have the Chad locked in, maybe we do Lucky Queen and 10 here. So Lucky Faces. Yeah. And use Death to copy the lucky card. It's not the best use of a death card, but it's not the worst either. Maybe we end up on diamonds. We'll see. Go next. Okay, we have the pair of queens. I want to be slightly cautious about the pair of queens here. Let's see here. If I play the pair of 8s with the re-triggers, is that going to be too many chips? I'm a little bit concerned about that being too much. And maybe I don't want to waste my seltzer. We get the money here from the 4. Unfortunately, get another 4 a little bit too late. Alright, ship it with the lucky card. Ah, bummer. Never lucky. Okay, we get a Mercury card. Okay, I am below 25 bucks, so maybe I don't want to spend here. Maybe I want to save my money. Yeah, that last round did not go very well for us. Maybe I need to save my money for this boss coming up. Maybe I want to take the Arcana pack because it has a chance of giving me money. Yeah, so we can take a Hermit instead of a Fool here. We can take a Celestial pack now if we want for another Mercury card. And we could give up the Seltzer. Seltzer right now just re-triggers my lucky cards. That's fine. Let's go next. Alright, rebate on aces. Presumably I can play a pair of 7s. We did just get 2 Mercury cards. Yeah. Okay. The next pair wins. I could play high card. Discard an ace. So what if we play queen high? Okay. We can discard another ace. We can play 10 as a high card. For the money? Ah, bummer. Okay, now we're cooking. If we weren't cooking before, now we're for sure cooking. Maybe red card is a little bit more efficient than the dagger, but I'm pretty deep in the dagger, so let's go Mega Standard Pack. We could get a gold seal to go with the Chad. That's great. We could get a purple seal 4 is less good, but it's not good. It's just less good. I'm okay with that. We can take Greedy Joker. We could take Sly Joker as a source of chips. It would currently give us plus 50% more points. Arcana pack, we can hang him. That's huge. So 2 and 3, let's hang him. Rebate on 9s. I should have checked the rebate first. Let's go next. Basically, I don't want to reroll unless I need something for the dagger. Because sometimes you reroll and you don't get a joker and you have to keep rerolling. So I want to save my money for rerolling later. I have rebate on 9s. This boss makes it so I can't really waste any hands. Right? It might cost us money if we waste hands. I can play the pair of queens. I can discard. We didn't get any 9s for the rebate, but we did get the purple seal. I can make a stone card. Ideally, I want to turn the gold seal into stone, and that way we can add it to any hand. Maybe I could also turn aces into stone eventually. Maybe this ace we turn into stone. So I think if I just add the stone card here, I think this pair might be able to one-shot. Let's go ahead and ship it with the lucky card. So playing the 1 extra card there, we can one-shot and spend $1 to save $1. Alright, we can get the grabber. Extra hand is great. So I just used a tower card. Let's go priestess here for Saturn and Mars. We do have Northern Lion. It's expensive. It's a rental. Am I willing to pay for this flavor of rental? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. So Slide Joker gives us +2 molt, which is not optimal. It's not great. Celestial pack, looking for Mercury. If not, I guess I could be interested in Uranus. Let's go Arcana pack. All right, Temperance gives us $8, or we can take an Emperor here. I think I'm just going to take the money, though turning the 8 into stone, Gold Seal Stone card, is something that we wanted to do. I think I just want the money. All right, let's go next. Rebate on 6s. Okay. We should be able to get away with playing a pair of 5s. Cool. Now we're at the stage where we get to play multiple hands. So we can play 2 hands. We can start discarding the 6s for the rebate money. Mars card, I could be interested in using. It's only $1. It's not likely that we end up in that direction, but it's only $1. All right, we saved our discards for the 6s, so we could discard the 6s, get more rebate money. Now I have the Gold Seal 8. All right, so ideally what I would like to happen is I play the Gold Seal 8 without winning. Nice. And then a pair of queens. I could use the strength right now on a jack. Maybe I use it on a jack and some kings. Maybe. Yeah. How about 1 jack, 1 king? Did I stoned an ace, so maybe I don't use it on a king, but maybe I do use it on a jack. Maybe I don't use it yet. Let's go ahead and ship it. I guess the advantage of using the strength card now is when I'm shopping, I'm going to want different tarot cards, and I might not want to be holding on to this tarot card. Never lucky. Alright, we could take an extra discard. Could try this Jumbo Buffoon pack. Erosion Runner. No on both of these, so let's just take the uncommon. Alright, before we go Arcana pack, let's take a Devil in case there's a death card in here. So 10s into jacks, maybe 8s into 9s. Maybe that's the move. Use the strength card now or save it. I guess I will still save it. Spin the wheel. Bummer. Let's go next. Alright, here what I'm looking to do, let's see here, rebate on queens actually. Okay. I don't have a pair yet. Let's play the high card. Okay. Let's play a pair of 4s. Okay. Let's discard 2 queens. Okay. I don't have a pair here. That's awkward. Let's strength on the jack and the 9. We can discard the queen for the rebate money. I could play the pair of 10s first, but I guess there's a chance that it wins with the +20 molt. I can play the 10s and the stone card. I could retrigger the stone card, or this is fine. I could use the devil to make, how about a gold 10? And then ship it. Okay. Could take Mystic Summit here, could take a Celestial Pack. I'm looking for more chips, probably. Take a Blue Seal as a source of chips. I could pick up this Fancy 9, this Foil 9. Foil 9 is pretty good with the Chad now. Maybe, though, since we got the Blue Seal now, maybe we don't want to add the foil card to the deck. Let's just skip. Celestial Pack gives me no Mercury card. We could choose between Mars or Uranus. I think in that position I prefer Mars. Okay. I probably want some more or different material for the dagger. Let's re-roll here. We can take Temperance for 14 bucks. We could take some popcorn as kind of some limited time plus mult to help us beat this boss. The extra large, we got the wall coming up. Yeah, hold on, let me think about it. Dagger's 38 bucks. Or sorry, 38 mult. So sell the Mystic Summit, take the popcorn, go one more. We could take Todd here to re-trigger with the Chad. That's better. Okay. Go next. So rebate on 8s. Playing the 8 is actually better because we have the Chad. But I'm going to discard it so I can make sure I get my odd cards. We can play a pair of 7s. Okay. Rebate on 8s. Got it. So here's an 8. I can discard a 7 since we already used up our 7s. I could discard a 3. I'm looking for another 9 or ace, I guess. I can play a pair of 9s. Throwing away my last 3. Ship it. Okay. I don't have a pair, but I could play a flush, and still I can re-trigger the ace if I need to. This is not 10,000 points. I don't think it is. I think I'm going to go for the ace. Let's just go for the ace. Or a 5 works here as well. We lose the lucky card. That's okay. We can play a pair of aces. I like doing it this way because then I can get the Blue Seal equity. There we go. That's fine. Now that we have the Blue Seal, we don't have to worry about chips jokers necessarily. The next round we need 25,000 points. We can take a strength card. We could get Sock My Buskin. What does Golden Ticket do? Golden Ticket does, we have just the 10. I'll Sock My Buskin. Alright, here Standard Pack doesn't give us any enhanced cards. We can take a Blue Seal Jack. Okay, let's refrain from re-rolling. Let's go next. Rebate on 10s. Well, that's awkward because I was planning on turning my 10s into face cards, but maybe we won't do that. Maybe let's start with Pair of Kings, which is not 25,000, just 9,000, okay. We can discard these two 10s. We probably don't need this Jack, right? Okay, I can play a pair of queens. Ship it. Re-trigger the lucky card. Okay, these two 9s, I'm going to strength into 10s right now for the rebate right now. And then maybe they turn into Jacks in the future. Okay. I do want to try to hit the pair for the Blue Seal. So let's try to figure that out. We can throw away a 10. We could throw away a king and an ace. And try to draw, let's see, with 3 8s, we have 3 queens. Let's give that a try. Pair of 8s. Alright, 56 mult on the dagger in round 13, so we're about halfway done. I've had better daggers. Alright, Mercury. Before we open the Arcana packs, we can take a Juggler and reroll once. I could take the Banner as a source of chips, but now that I already have level 8 pairs, maybe it doesn't matter that much. Also, we want to get our rebate money, so I guess let's go one more. Blue Joker could be good. Another Magician. 77 bucks. I think I want to open these 2 Arcana packs right now since I have the Juggler. I can use the Magician on a Queen and a King here. So we have some face cards that we can retrigger. Use the Temperance. Mega Arcana next. Mega Arcana we get 2. So I can use the Magician on another King and maybe a 10. Let's go Priestess first. We can use Mercury. We can go King and 10 here with the Magician. Now we're done with the Juggler. We could take this blue Joker. I'm gonna go one more. Could take the business card. So maybe there are better ways to make money than mail-in rebate. Is that true? $8 for a reroll. Go win it. Okay, we got Mercury here, Fortune Teller, and Scary Face. $9 for another reroll. Hack. Okay. I feel good about this. Okay, we can get rid of the hack. We can go next. What I like about this is now I don't have to worry about the rebate. Also, their rebate was a rental, so it's only +1 mult, whereas hack is +6 mult. So we spend more money on the dagger, but we do get to level up the dagger more per round. So it gets bigger faster. I will start with a pair of 4s. Just if I have a pair, I want to play a pair. I can play the pair of queens now. I could play the pair of 10s first. Here I'm concerned about getting the +20 and then having a retrigger with the steel card. Is that going to be too strong? Maybe. So let's try to find the other blue seal. So we could discard the king here. We can discard the stone card. Alright, let's play 2 lucky queens for the money. Great. I can play, let's go high card queen. High card doesn't win, it just gives us money. Okay. I can play a pair of 3s. I could play the high card king first. High card king is safe, relatively. Even with the +20? Okay. Now I can play the pair of queens. We miss out on the gold seal, but we do get the benefit of the blue seal. Well, I was going to debuff my clubs, right? That's what it said. Maybe I need to figure out an answer to that. Not that I need the more points, but let's hear. None of my clubs I care about, so that's fine. Cool. Alright, I could take Smiley Face here. Maybe with Smiley Face, maybe we actually don't need the dagger. Nah. We can take it. It's +4 for the dagger. Standard pack, we get another jack. I'm gonna say no. We have too many cards in the deck already. Arcana gives us Hierophant or Wheel. Let's spin the wheel. I probably want to save my reroll money. Let's go next. All right. Let's discard for face cards, right? We can play a pair of kings. There's no way this one-shots. Okay. We can discard the purple seal that I forgot I had. Nice. So, Empress I could dump on the queens. We can sell Neptune. Let's start with a pair of jacks. Follow it up with, we got the lucky queen. Ah, bummer. It's okay, we got a nice amount of money anyway. We could get the bean. Bean is great because it gives us plus 10 to our dagger. Okay, also we get the extra hand size when we open these Arcana packs. Arcana and Spectral pack. What's the boss here? Boss says face cards face down. Okay, let's reroll first. So I probably want the Emperor. Let's go Arcana first. Okay, Temperance is 15, or we can hang them. I think because I have the blue seals, I'm at the point of I really just want to hang them. I think because I have the dagger, maybe the steel card doesn't matter so much. So maybe actually let's go make a blue gold card. Strength I can use on my 2 10s if I want. I can use Judgment here for a Mystic Summit. Okay. The low cards, we probably want to trim them. So maybe a 3 and a 5. Maybe a 3 and a 5, we can hang them. Okay. Ectoplasm gives us an extra Joker slot. Kind of. Or do I want Cryptid? Probably if I am playing pairs, I want the extra Joker slot. Bummer. Some might say bummer. Alright, I could take an extra discard here. And go next. Cool. So at the very least, we can use all of our discards, right? We can play the pair of 10s. I think I'm just going to discard it. Basically, we just want face cards. We could play a pair of kings. Okay, we can do the same thing with a pair of jacks and score exactly the same amount. And now we just want our lucky king, or lucky queens, right? Or I guess we play the lucky kings. Judgment? Yeah, maybe. Alright, we got the blue seal here, so Drunkard is out. We use Judgment. Judgment gives me parking money. Okay, so what you're saying is you want me to play this 8 as a high card. I could play this 10. Okay. I could play this jack as a high card. Okay. So one more jack. Ship it. Playing them with the business card and the retriggers is going to give us more money than parking does. Alright, we can play a pair of kings here. I could play the 4 of a kind, and then we got the blue seals. We have 6 queens. I'm not quite there on the 4 of a kind. So I think I'm going to stick with the pairs for now. And by for now, I mean, you know, maybe we'll keep doing pairs for the next 3 antes. Standard pack, could take a red seal here, could take a purple 3. I think the purple seal is pretty good currently. Celestial pack for more mercury. Okay. We can re-roll here if we want. We don't do the flower pot. We could benefit from the arrowhead. We already have 230 chips with the pairs. We can go one more. We could take this 8-ball. 8-ball would allow me to hold on to the parking if I wanted to do that. Okay. Sun and lovers here. $7 reroll. I'm gonna save, and technically we could use the loyalty card since we have 6 hands. We could use it every round, but it's only a ×4, right? So I think we just go next. Chariot and Justice upstairs are fine. Okay. If I wanted to make a glass card, it would be a jack. If I wanted to make a steel card, I don't know yet. Priestess. Okay, if I wanted to make a steel card, how about a steel king? Priestess gives me Mercury. Alright. I want to discard until I find face cards so that I can get the most parking money. We get another purple seal. Death. Okay. This ace is turning into a purple card. Let's go ahead and play high card one time for the money. Alright, now we can start shipping pairs. So how about pair of queens? How about I can play the kings? I can play jacks with the glass card. Knowing that that wins, I could consider playing the high card 8 here first. Right? I could play the lucky queens instead of the glass jack. Ah, bummer. Alright, now we got 150 bucks, I guess. Could take the Matador again. Boss says face cards face down, so that doesn't interact with Matador. I have 2 Arcana packs, let's re-roll. We could take Senor Huesos. So Huesos is good in the final ante. I think I don't need that right now. Let's go one more. We could take Faceless Joker. If the boss is going to give me face down cards, maybe we discard our face cards. We do have an extra discard, so maybe that's worth it. Maybe we do that instead of parking. Maybe we do that instead of business card. Maybe. Maybe Sock and Buskin is out. Unless we actually end up on the 4 of a kind, which I don't know. Maybe we're not there yet. Though we do have a decent amount of money, we could get there. My 4 of a kind is only level 4 because we haven't been taking all of the Mars cards. I think I... Let's just keep what we have. Alright. It's time for Bartolomeo. Okay. Now what? Okay, Arcana 1, we can make a stone card. We could make some bonus cards. I think I like the idea of making a stone ace. Or do I want a bonus queen? Let's make a stone ace. Okay, Arcana 2. Arcana 2 we have Priestess or Empress. Let's go Priestess. There's a Mars card, okay. Yeah. Do I need this blue joker? I don't think so. Let's go one more. Shortcut, stencil, let's just go next. Okay, so we can start with a pair of 8s. Okay, we can play a pair of 3s. I have a few extra hands. So if I take these and I sort by suit, then these are different suits. These are clubs, and there's a card in between. So these are, hold on, wait, could be hearts, actually. These are different suits. Okay. Ship it. Okay, I could discard the purple seal. I get a magician. Okay, I'm looking for Jack of Hearts or Jack of Diamonds. Let's sort by suit. So sorting by suit here, I'm looking for a Jack. That's my Jack of Diamonds. Okay, now sorting by rank. So sorry, here's suit, here's rank. So I want here a pair of Jacks. I can play the 9 first. Okay. Now let's play what we believe to be a pair of Jacks. No lucky activations. Truly, truly unlucky. Bummer. Alright, well we got 130 bucks going into ante 7 now. We could take the magic trick. Probably not. Celestial Pack gives me another Mercury card. I want to reroll before opening the Arcana pack. We could take Shoot the Moon here. It's not great. We already got the dagger. Pretty invested in this dagger. 2 more rounds on the bean. So I want to get a $6 joker for my dagger. We could take a photograph. So what's this boss? This boss says discard 2 cards per whatever. Alright, look at this. Photograph. We could use the devil to make another gold card. That's okay, I guess. Go one more. We could spin the wheel. Splash is pretty good with the lucky cat. Also the photograph, I guess. Actually, that's great. Cool thing about Splash is we can play any pair that has 1 face card. That's legit. We get another magician. So how about some lucky 8s? Go next. Okay. So let's discard. Use our discards. I can play a pair of 8s. Oops. Forgot about that. when you are using splash, then the first card gets re-triggered. Okay, good to know. I probably don't need the tower. We can discard again. We get the world. Okay, so I want to do a pair of queens and then throw in these extra lucky cards. Let's go ahead and ship it. How lucky. Alright, one more round on the bean. Not a lot of tarot cards in the shop. Alright, we can go standard pack. Queen and king we don't need. Spectral pack, we can reroll for tarot cards first. Okay. Go one more. Could take Seeing Double here. Maybe. Seeing Double to replace something. I don't think we need to. I think I'm just going to keep the splash so that we can keep doing the lucky cards. Let's go one more. And one more. Vampire to suck off my lucky cards? Nah, we're doing Bartolomeo. I think I have enough money I can afford a $9 reroll. Okay, we can light them up. And go next. Okay. So there's the gold seal 8. Okay. So gold seal 8 in front. Gold seal 8 in front and then play all these lucky cards. Let's go ahead and ship it. Okay. I want to make a gold card, but I don't really know what I want to make into gold, so I'm just going to go gold 5. The Emperor gives me Hermit. Okay. And I'm going to discard the 5. World, we don't need. Priestess gives me Mercury. Okay, I can play the 10. Okay, I get another purple that I can discard. I can make a gold queen. I can make a gold king. Let's make a gold king, I guess. We can discard one more time. We could play just high card 8 for the lucky activations. Bummer. Okay. I want to find my other blue seal, or at least one more blue seal. Okay. So how about 2 kings with a stone card? Forgot about selling the bean. That was $5 right there. Bummer. Okay, 2 celestial packs for Mercury. Celestial pack for, I guess I can take a Mars card. I can do a little re-rolling here. Strength is cool. Strength, we can make more face cards. I still have 5 10s. That's a lot of 10s. I actually don't have that many queens anymore. We could take the ramen. Could take a chariot for a steel card. At this point, the steel cards are worth it. I'm doing the golden ticket. Money. Go one more. Midas Mask. No, it's too late for Midas Mask. Steel Joker. Nope. Dusk for the lucky cards, or we get an Emperor. Emperor instead of Chariot, or Chariot's just better? I think Chariot's better. Let's go next. Okay, so these 2 10s, we can go ahead and make them jacks right away. We can turn one of them into steel. If I play the jacks right now, it wins. So let's discard. so that we can try to find our blue seals. We have the blue seal. I can play 2 jacks, and I could throw in the gold seal, but I want to make sure that the blue seal survive the cards being discarded. Let's go ahead and ship it. $2.5 on Bartolomeo. 2 more rounds on my splash. Okay. We could go back in time. The boss forces a card to be selected. Polychrome Chad. Take a Mercury card. Skip the rest. Standard pack. Could take a gold seal. Alright. I think I know what to do here. Let's do a little re-rolling. We take a Mercury card. We can pick up Strength. We could do a little bit more. We... Judgment. Nah. Seltzer? Maybe. If you pull my leg. Alright, go one more. Shiny Pants? Nah, we can't do it. Justice. Okay. We got Strength, we got Justice, we got an Emperor. Do I want an Emperor? I don't think I need the Strength card. We could just take an Emperor. Okay, Death would be cool. I would be accepting of Death. Bummer. Fool for another Justice card doesn't work. Could take a Mime here instead of Bartolomeo. Nah, go next. Jack is selected. Alright. Get out of here then. 5 is selected. Alright. Get out of here. 7. Alright. I guess we can throw away queens. Ah, bummer. So, how about throw the high card here. There we go. This is fine, I guess. Nah, we can play the high card, get the retriggers for Bartolomeo. Okay, now my stone card is... I think this might be the point where if I play the stone card, it's too much. Alright, let's put a... This is going to be a high card queen. Let's put the 8 in front. Let's go ahead and ship it. Nice. Safe, okay. Steel King, use the Emperor. Emperor gives me Hermit, also Hierophant. Nah. Okay, well, how about this? How about we put this Glass King with these stone cards and go ahead. ×3 on Bartolomeo. Ship it. Just like we drew it up. Obviously, we could have gone bigger there with Bartolomeo if we played more rounds, if we didn't skip to the boss. If we went back in time, we could have played 3 more rounds and got even more scaling on Bartolomeo. Of course, we didn't need to. If you wanted to go endless with this run, you could do Chad and Sock and Buskin, Photograph, and then maybe swap out Bartolomeo and Seltzer for more copies of one of these 3, or Blueprint or Brainstorm or whatever it is when you get there, using the gold seals here. Once again, demonstrating the power of the gold seals and then also lucky cards as money generators. Obviously, we got the Chad very early on, and then, of course, you use the Chad to make the gold seals even more powerful, make lucky cards even more powerful, but even without the Chad, I think having this sort of incidental money generation, the lucky cards, they're not going to give you the big money all of the time, but if you play those cards consistently, then you will eventually get some money from one of your lucky cards, basically, and it'll pay for itself. On average, you get about slightly more than $1 per activation. If you are playing pairs, you do have the opportunity to play a lot of hands per round. You get the opportunity to touch a lot of cards per round, and that way you can get all of your lucky cards. I think early on there were a lot of opportunities where there was a Mars card in the shop and we could have taken them. In the Celestial packs, when we did get a Mars card offered to us, if there wasn't already a Mercury card, we took the Mars card as a backup. But there were several Mars cards in the shop that maybe we should have purchased. And so sort of the deciding factor there is, if I'm playing on the Zodiac deck that has the overstock, has the extra slot in the shop, also it has Tarot Merchant already, so there's more tarot cards, then maybe these two things combined are what allows me to build whatever kind of deck that I want to desire. One thing that I really love about the Zodiac deck is that you can build whatever it is, the deck that you want, most of the time. You can find whatever jokers you're looking for most of the time. So maybe if I know I have mail-in rebate as a source of money, if I know I have the Chad as a source of money, if I know I have, we had some other sources of money there, maybe then, okay, I know I can build 4 of a kind, so I should start taking Mars cards, planning for being able to build 4 of a kind. There were a lot of opportunities where we had X-Molt jokers offered to us for our pair build. We could have taken Seeing Double, and the decision there was, oh, actually I have plenty of money, so if I don't take Seeing Double, then overstock is what allows me to, okay, I can find something better later because I have access to that money that I don't normally have on other runs, maybe. And then we were able to find a little bit more fun stuff than Seeing Double would have been, maybe. Anyway, this run ended up being kind of long because of all of the when you have more money, then you take more game actions. You do a little bit more shopping, you do a little bit more tarot card deck building. Despite having overstock and the Tarot Merchant and having access to all the money that we did, we only ended up with 2 blue seals, right? And I think we got the first one relatively early. We got it relatively early, and then we used all of the death cards that were offered to us, which were maybe not that many. So when you're thinking about, okay, if you were making some kind of balance decisions around the blue seal, how should we balance it? You should balance it around this environment where maybe the average run will have between 1 and 3 blue seals. It's very rare that you actually get to 4 blue seals. So understanding that you get 1 to 3 blue seals, then balance around that perspective, around that environment, maybe. All right, that's it. The next one's painted deck. Bummer. Take care, everyone.